Hey, what's up? I hope you guys are having a spectacular holiday season so far. Japan's favorite Christmas food is actually Kentucky Fried Chicken. There are special Christmas menus, and Japanese people line up around the block for it. It's been on my checklist to recreate that KFC Christmas experience of Tokyo, and after a lot of experimentation, I think I just found the right recipe for me. Dare I say better? It's a super straightforward recipe, so I hope you guys are able to make this too, so let's just get started. We'll first create a veggie-based marinade to give our meat so much flavor. I'll be using 4 drumsticks for this, but you can use whatever you want. Get 2 celeries, including the leafy part, 2 scallions, just the green part, 2 bay leaves, about 10 grams of ginger, 3 cloves of garlic, and 1 shallot. Cut the celery into smaller pieces, as well as the scallions. Slice up the ginger as thin as you can. Smash up the garlic cloves, and also cut the shallot into smaller pieces. Now we got a bundle of vegetable joy. Now prepare a pot and add about 1 liter of water, 2 tablespoons of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of pepper, and put our veggie bundle in, as well as our bay leaves and 1 teaspoon of oregano for good measure. Stir it all up and turn the heat on to bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, lower the heat and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Now put your chicken into a container and pour the marinade in glorious slow motion. Tightly seal the container and put it into a fridge for at least 6 hours, preferably overnight. Looking good. This seems like such a time-consuming process, but it makes a huge difference. Now get the chicken out of the container onto a tray and dry out any excess moisture. Now let's prepare the batter mix. Get about 220 grams of flour, 70 grams of cornstarch, and 1.25 teaspoon of baking powder. For the spices, we'll be using 1.5 teaspoon each of paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper, and the optional teaspoon of Japanese chili peppers, as well as 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Pour the flour into a bowl, making sure there are no chunks left, and do the same for the cornstarch, and just dump the baking powder in. Now get our spice plate and pour it into the bowl. Oh, it's so colorful and pretty. Now mix it all up. Crack 2 eggs onto a tray and add about 100 milliliters of water. Then mix it up. Pour about 1/3 of the powder onto the egg tray and mix thoroughly until it looks kind of like this. Now put our chicken onto the egg tray and make sure the whole surface is equally covered. Now place the chicken into our powder bowl and cover the entire surface. Then place it back onto a tray. Do the same for the other pieces. I can only handle 2 sticks at a time. 4 is way too much. Now get a pot and pour enough oil to cover the entire chicken. Heat it up to get it to frying temperature. It's ready when you place something wooden and it bubbles kind of like this. Now get our chicken and place it into the pot. Fry it for about 50 minutes and just enjoy the sound during this time. Get it out every now and then to inspect and air it out. I think it's finished. Oh, you're so beautiful. I want you in my mouth right now. Now put it onto some napkins to get rid of the excess oil and just let it sit for a couple of minutes. And finished. That is so flavorful, and that is saying something because I actually have the COVID right now and I haven't been able to taste anything in days, but this has a lot of flavor. Oh my god. It's such a shame that Omicron is spreading everywhere, especially in New York City. Like everything is closing down right now, and maybe like almost half of my friends have it now, which is ridiculous. You know, I had all these plans of partying it up, like going to see the Rockets, going on dates at the Rockefeller, like... Now I'm full of shit. I was just gonna play video games all day, but... You know, I feel less sad about it now because I am under quarantine, so... I'm actually holding on by a thread right now, so I gotta go pass out. But please like and subscribe this video, and I hope you guys have a very safe but fun holidays. Bye.